Danny, that must have been a really tough defeat to take, given that we probably had 70, 75 minutes being the better team.
Yeah, I think so. We have a really good way into the game. I think for the first 25 minutes, I was so proud of the way that we committed to how we wanted to play. We have so many challenges with selection at the moment. Players playing out of position, so many unavailable. But it doesn't matter who's given the baton; they just pick it up and carry on. And I think there's a lot to be proud of. We didn't like the way we finished this first half. We just thought we didn't play with the intensity against the ball or the courage with the ball just in that little period. We managed to find some solutions at half time, and I was so proud of our second half. I'm so disappointed that we lose, of course, because especially when the opponent goes down to 10 men and you have so much control of the game and you have so many chances. But I think you have to give credit to them. They're a good team. And they go down to 10 men and they defended for their life. I mean, some of their emergency defending I thought was exceptional, and it's the reason why they have the run that they have and have kept the clean sheets that they have. So we respect that and congratulate them for that. For me, I think, there's certainly a feeling of pride, but also some frustration.
And before the game, you obviously have to make a couple of changes with Karius Lisby and Micah Imbic missing. Karius made the bench, Micah didn't. Yeah. You know, how are those two guys? Yeah,
well, pretty much a minor miracle that Karius was available to us, and that gave everyone such a lift when we thought we might be able to use him yesterday. I think when you get into the position that we're in with so many injuries, you obviously put stress on the boys that can play. Because it's hard for us to rotate, and as a consequence then their load gets high. We just didn't want to be too greedy with Karius because we can't. He's such an important player to us. So the idea was for him and Sams to share that really today, share that load. And Micah, just a stiff hip, nothing that we're concerned about. We're hopeful that he'll be back available for the weekend. But yeah, I think. Injuries are hitting us hard at the moment. But like I said, I'm proud of the way the group played. I'm proud that they don't make excuses. I'm proud that that they will put the team for themselves, play out position, do whatever the team needs them to do. I'm frustrated that we got into so many good areas, and probably particularly our wide players tonight I thought lacked some quality in their technical execution and decision making at time. We know how to play against 10 men. We understand what we're doing. They play one at the top. We have two centre halves to play against their one. We need to get players to play higher up the pitch. You can't waste too many players on the deep builds. You need players higher up the pitch. That's why we had to take Dom off, and I didn't like doing that. I hate doing that because Dom is such a brilliant professional, but it just needed another attacking player, and Dom is obviously more of a defensive midfielder, and we don't want too many people beneath the ball on the build, because we know that we need to get people on to hurt their defensive line, particularly when they sit in the low block that they did. And our positional play was good. We connected the game well. When we lost it, we're then in good shape to then win it back quickly. But we got into upgraded positions and took too many touches, slowed it down, and then it just gave the opponent's defence an opportunity to get back in, get numbers in the frame of our goal, and we created a lot of chances, right? We created a lot of chances, I know, but I think we could have created even more.
Yeah, and obviously we've spoken in the last couple of weeks, you and I, about the progression you've had over time here at the club. Did that show at the end with the fans recognising the effort that the players had put in the game? Yeah,
and that's why I have frustration, and I'm a really bad loser, and I think I'll always be a really bad loser, unfortunately. But I think the supporters at the end, you've been here a lot longer than I have, Gregors, but I would imagine it's been a long time since the Colchester United supporters have sung and cheered for their team when they've just lost 1-0 to a team that have had 10 men. And I think that shows the connection and the synergy, and I think they could see it. They could see a group giving their all, fighting for the badge, and it just wasn't our night. And credit to Grimsby, because they're in a good moment. It's going for them. They've got good players, they've got a good team. They fought really hard, great emergency defending. Maybe they earned the luck, but yeah, the luck's going with them at the moment, and it didn't go with us. We have to suck that up, be disappointed, be a bit frustrated, try to learn from the mistakes that we made once we got into advanced areas. But I do think we can all, I think everybody associated with Colchester United Football Club can go away with a good feeling that, we're a club moving in the right direction, and most importantly, a club that is really together. And that, for me, moving forward is more important than anything.